Friends, the short video review of the movie RRR. The director is Rajamouli of Bahubali fame. The lead actors are Ram Charan and Junior NTR. Along with them, the female lead actresses are Alia Bhatt and Olivia Morris. A supporting role is played by Ajay Devgan of Hindi filmdom, and Shriya Charan plays his wife in the movie. The budget for the movie was around more than 500 crores, and it was sold for more than 800 crores, a record for a South Indian movie. And they have tried to make this as a pan-Indian movie by casting actors from Tamil, Telugu and Hindi also. So to make it appear that it's like a worldwide audience and nationwide audience. But primarily it has been released in Telugu and Hindi. So coming back to the movie, the story revolves around two people. One is played by Ram Charan, his character is Ram, and the other one is Beam, played by Junior NTR. So the film starts off with a small girl being kidnapped or taken away from their parents by the British Raj governor to Delhi, and then Junior NTR goes on a search to retrieve the girl. And Ram Charan is the police officer, and he is loyal to the, as usual, to the crown. So what the director wants project was that it's a story revolving around freedom fighting. So what we are seeing in the movie is a lot of compromises, or I would say, since it's a multi-starrer movie and he has to give equal space to both the heroes. So a lot of scenes have been taken, very lengthy fights, and we really wonder why they have such a lengthy fights to start with. And even the hero, both the hero introductory scenes are really, they want to display heroism and show them as really strong men. For example, Ram Charan is a police officer, and they are being surrounded by a violent crowd inside the police station. And they are trying to protest, and one guy throws a stone at a portrait kept inside the police station, and as usual, the portrait gets destroyed. And immediately his commander asks Ram Charan to capture that person. So Ram Charan, as usually, displays his heroism, and he really wades his way into a huge crowd and somehow manages to get that guy back. And looking at his bravery, the entire crowd gets dispersed. So that's how they want to show his heroism. Similarly, for our Junior NTR, he's trying to trap wild animals. His main aim was to trap a wolf, but ultimately it turns out that tiger again comes on the way, and how he again traps the tiger. That's what is being shown. So how he fights with the tiger and shows his heroism. So that's what is being amply displayed in this movie. But we have to really look at those things closely, because all these things have a real meaning towards as the film progresses. But again, the aim of the movie starts with is Junior NTR's efforts to get the girl back to his Gond tribe. And again, we don't know why there also is a background story for Ram Charan Teja also. Why he is a loyal servant of the British Raj, and why is he doing this? So again, there is a flashback wherein his father is a revolutionary. He tries to create an armed gang to revolt against the British Raj, and Ram Charan's aim to join the British Raj is to somehow get hold of weapons and take it away and hand it off to his countrymen. So that also seems to be the objective. So the story revolves around this, and then on the way, our Junior NTR meets Olivia, who is also residing in the governor's place in Delhi, befriends her, and they fall in love. And they show that she helps him a lot in getting this girl back. And what we feel is that the plot is somewhat meandering, or it's too lengthy. See, I feel is that the director decided in the beginning itself that he's going to shoot this movie for 3 years. Apart from that, we feel there is no reason that this movie should be so lengthy. Definitely, it could have been pruned by 30 minutes to 30 to 40 minutes. If it had been pruned, probably it would have been a lot more faster. By the time the interval comes, we wonder when is the interval going to come. So initially, because the intro scene of both the heroes is being shown, then after that, then they go to Delhi, and again they become friends. And there is one scene where they try to rescue a boy, and that's when they become friends. So all that scene is really okay. You can really admire that scene. So a couple of scenes are there which might get some repeat audience. But apart from that, we feel that the director seems to have lost his plot. Suddenly he remembers towards the end that, okay, this movie is supposed to bring up patriotism, and it tries to bring up another wave, another story. And in the Alia Bhatt is, I would say, is brilliantly wasted in this movie. Definitely some other smaller actors could have played that role. Probably I think they wanted to attract Bollywood also, and they brought in the current heartthrob Alia Bhatt. But I would rate that her role is negligible in this movie. Anyone else could have done that same role, and moreover the makeup doesn't suit her face that much. They are unable to bring up that homely look in her. Some South Indian belly would have been more appropriate for that role, is what we feel. And towards the end, there is a fight where again Ram Charan comes with bow and arrow and kills all the villains. And you feel funny. You start somewhat laughing because the purpose of the movie is really gone. And after they unite with their lovers, and then finally there is a song. There they show all the portraits of all the freedom fighters. They remember. So suddenly the director seems to have remembered, okay, let me bring in some patriotism also in this movie. And that's how story goes. Definitely you can watch it once. But if you don't watch it also, it is okay. That's what we feel. You can give the movie go by. I won't say that it's not like Bahubali. Definitely it's nowhere near the range of Bahubali making. Definitely, we expected something from him, but definitely it's not in the range of Bahubali. But you can watch it once, and if you don't watch it also, you're not going to lose anything. That's what I would say. So my marks out of 5 will be 3, because he has spent so much of money, and for that opulence and so much of money, probably some other strong plot would have been a lot better for this type of movie and with this type of star cast. Let's best of luck, Rajamouli. Probably Telugu audience may like it. Probably they like all these things. But I won't say it would run that much in other languages. So we have to wait and watch. Thanks again for watching. Hi friends. Please wear your mask at all times. Don't go out unnecessarily. That's the way you can stop the spread of COVID. Thanks for watching. இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. Thanks.